Hi there. I'm so sorry I can't be there with you this afternoon, but I wanted to make sure to get you some important information as we get started in our unit on rhetorical appeals and Animal Farm. For this activity, I would ask that you turn to your notes section in your notebook and find the next open line. And we're just going to add our three terms and the definitions for each of those terms so that we can refer to them as we continue our work this unit. So as noted previously, there are three strategies that are often used when we are trying to persuade, and those are ethos, pathos, and logos. So our first strategy we're going to talk about is ethos. And if you would add this first in your notes, along with the definition next to the bolded word, which is an appeal to authority and credibility. So the goal of this appeal is to convince the audience that the speaker or the writer is a reliable character or is very credible in their field, or that the argument itself is very credible and trustworthy. A lot of times in advertising, especially, we'll see this through the spokespeople that are chosen to represent a brand. So, for example, we have Rihanna in this ad promoting CoverGirl makeup, and we might feel more inclined to trust her because she works in the music and the performing industry and has to use makeup often. So she might know what it takes to have a good quality makeup, and so we'll buy CoverGirl. Or even more often, you see athletes that are representing athletic wear or different sports drinks, and we're going to feel like we're trusting them because they play and know what it takes to, or what is needed when you're an athlete when it comes to good quality gear or fuel and drinks and things like that. So trying to establish by using a celebrity is one method. Another is just by citing experience or how long people have been around and how or what their credentials are. Those are all ways that people will kind of help build that trustworthiness in what they're saying or who they are. The second term we'll add to our notebooks is pathos, which is an appeal to emotions. This is a really commonly used appeal, and ultimately the goal of this is to show you an image or give you an argument that's going to evoke an emotional response in you as the audience member or the reader, whether it's a positive emotion like this example with Coca-Cola. They say open a Coke, open happiness, implying that when you drink that Coke, you're going to feel happy. It could also be a negative emotion, like some people will use like scare tactics and make you feel afraid, like if you don't purchase this or use this item or this brand, something negative will happen, or even like making you feel sad. We'll see some of those examples in a little bit, trying to get you to feel sad to do something or act. The third strategy we'll look at is logos, and this is an appeal to logic and reason. And so the typical methods of doing this might be by providing like logical thought, like if then statements. If you buy this product, then this is going to be the logical result. Facts and statistics are often used in logos to try and support arguments and make them persuasive, such as in this example for the camera on the bottom of the slide, where they give us all the specs of what the camera can do that makes it stand out as a product. And they appeal to your rationality. Okay, so a lot of times there will be just like all of those facts that are listed about what a product can provide or offer us, and that's kind of helping to establish why we should buy that product or believe whatever is being argued.